Greetings from Los Angeles. I'm smoking my Peterson Roundstone Spigot Triple Niner. I just got yesterday, and one of the reasons I like this pipe so much is that it's an ideal pipe for traveling. More to the point, I thought today we would travel a bit up the coast to a beautiful city named Santa Barbara. And the reason I thought of going up there was to visit Santa Barbara Cigar and Tobacco Shop. Santa Barbara has really been hit economically by the fires. If you've been following the news out of California, you know that the Thomas Fire, northwest of Los Angeles, has been devastating the countryside, and there's been not only loss of property but loss of life. And now, apparently, Santa Barbara, the city proper, is suffering economically because this time of the year many people visit Santa Barbara from Southern California and do their shopping. And I saw a news report last night that showed the streets essentially barren and empty. Now, other people have seen the same news stories, so it might be crowded when we get there, which would be good news. But I thought this might be an opportunity for our first field trip, a field trip 95 miles up the coast to Santa Barbara, about 153 kilometers, somewhere around that, if you're working in the metric system. I don't know how successful I'm going to be at this. I've never really taken my camera on the road before. I'm still very much a newbie, so I might be in over my head. But I'll be relying upon my ability to edit this once I get back, so this may take a little bit of time. At any rate, I think that the idea for the video today is doing our bit, doing our part, even though it may be rather small. And I'll have some closing thoughts on that at the end. Anyway, let's go. Okay, we're in the car and we're getting ready to go. It's about an hour and 47 minutes to Santa Barbara. Check the road conditions. Everything is open and the traffic looks relatively light. If I can, I'll get us a shot of the fire itself. I don't know until I get up near it whether or not that's going to be safe or easy to do. The last thing I want to do is to get in the way of our firefighters who are trying to battle this, and I'm not legitimate news media, and so I don't want to take advantage of that space as well. Our primary mission is to get to Santa Barbara and to head out to the smoke shop. I won't be able to smoke my pipe in Santa Barbara. I checked on the local rules, municipal policies, and etc. Essentially, walking around with your pipe lit is a big no-no. So we'll just have to enjoy our pipe together in the car. But we'll get started. And off we go. It's a tiny garage, so with a sidewalk in back of it, so you got to be careful not to smack anybody on your way out. No automatic garage door opener for me, boy, I'll tell you. Well, it looks like the sun has come out, so we'll put on my shades. And we'll get started. Well, here we go. It's 9:06. The store opens at 10 o'clock, so we'll be checking back in as we get a little closer to our destination. Right now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the trip. Okay, hanging a left on to Chapala, and then a right into the parking structure. At least that's how we have it planned. Oh, we'll just... Can't turn on a left arrow that's red. Well, it is really abandoned. I know it may seem busy to folks that aren't used to traffic, but if you can picture about 8 or 9 times the amount of traffic, and especially foot traffic, you get an idea of what Santa Barbara would look like during the holiday season. Okay, into the parking lot. And we're just a few doors down from the cigar and tobacco shop. Here we are, Santa Barbara. Next stop, tobacco shop. Well, here we are. I've had some lunch, and now I'm gonna head over to Santa Barbara Cigar and Tobacco and meet a newly made friend, Matt, who is the proprietor there, and I think you're gonna like what you see. Here is the Santa Barbara Cigar and Tobacco shop. Let's go inside. Hello, Matt.
Hello. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm speaking with Matt, who is the proprietor here.
Yep. Santa Barbara Cigar and Tobacco.
Santa Barbara Cigar and Tobacco. Let me switch this view around. So Matt, tell me a little bit about your store.
Well, we've been here 22 years, selling fine cigars and tobaccos to Santa Barbans and people from all over the world.
You do a little bit of a trade in pipes for old guys like me, right?
Yeah, we do a little pipe trade. Used to do a lot of pipe trade.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, the pipe crowd is a little bit shrunk.
And older.
And older, yeah. But that's the case with primarily all of our customer base. It's in somewhat of an aging population. we're, we always try and get new blood, but we still rely heavily on guys our age.
I'm glad. He's much younger than I am, probably. Do you mix your own tobacco here, or did you at one time?
We have some blends that are mixed here. Others are McClellan blends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you? There is a new regulation coming out, a new one called, is it deeming? Is that the one where you're not able to mix your own, or you need some sort of special certification?
Yeah. So, most likely with the FDA, what you're talking about,
Yeah.
we'll just buy pre-mixed stuff. It just won't make sense.
Right, it's very expensive. I was talking to the owner of Kramer's in Beverly Hills the other day, and he is actually contracted with a major distributor to handle his blends because he's afraid in the future, he's not going to be able to actually afford it. Yeah. Tell me about what you're smoking.
I'm smoking a little morning cigar here called a Perla Del Mar. And it's distributed by a company called J.C. Newman.
Okay.
And it's a nice, light, mild to medium-bodied cigar. Good little 30-minute morning cigar.
Yeah, kind of like my Dunhill early morning pipe. Yeah.
Very much like that.
So, very good. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to just kind of bring the camera around and let everybody see what you have here, and encourage everybody to come out to Santa Barbara Cigar and Tobacco, because this is really a beautiful place. It's kind of the way, if I was going to have my own shop, I want, the dark wood, and there's a surprise in the back that you don't find very much anymore, and I'll show the folks that in just a second. But right now we're going to take a look around, and so this is your humidor, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. There won't be any kind of alarm going off if a pipe smoker goes in here, will there? Okay, all righty.
That's a good idea, though.
So this is their selection of cigars. I'll just kind of go down the road here. I'm not a cigar smoker myself, but it looks really nice. I am familiar with Cohiba, though, because when I was in Guatemala, I got some Cuban cigars that were Cohibas. And, oh boy, those are really good. So for our cigar aficionados, I'll give you a view of their Cohibas. Hope my videography isn't too frustrating. I'm learning. As a matter of fact, I had to recharge my camera by the time I got here. I'll be doing a lot of editing too. So this is their humidor, right off of the street practically. So we come out here, we're going to head over to the pipe area. Before we do that, take a look at some of their blends. Nice selection of blends. And look at that scale. Nice Balkan blend here. Dover, Yorkshire, Nightcap, if you're a Dunhill fan. And now, over to the pipes. These are all pipes from Italy. The Siri Salvador Dali. Some Petersons. Navy mount. Some natural pipes here. Good size pipe rack in the back. That's what I need. And look at this, some beechwood pipes for $19.95. I love that, and some basket pipes. And a nice selection of lighters and other accessories. Some portable humidors. Ooh, I just saw something down here. Look at these. These might be for sale. They look like estate pipes. And just a nice view of the shop overall. The perfect place to sit and enjoy a cigar or a pipe, if you're an old guy like me. But now we're going to go into the back. Is it okay if I show a video in here?
Yeah. You guys want to be in a video?
Is that okay?
You guys want to get out of the... Okay.
I won't,
Be in
yeah.
the video or out of
As long as it doesn't involve the FBI again.
No, it doesn't.
Money time.
So, okay, so nobody with any outstanding warrants in here, I'm happy to
I'm
say.
back.
Well, there he is. There he is, Matt, and some people relaxing, enjoying
Robert
a smoke.
and David.
Robert and David, I'm Todd.
Hi, Todd.
I'm making a vlog for my YouTube site on pipe smoking. I'm one of the last pipe smokers in Los Angeles, so old guy like me. Well, you know, a little bit younger over here. He's smoking a cigar. What are you smoking?
So generous of him.
I'm smoking a Rocky Patel.
Oh, very nice. And what are you smoking today?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You're just coming to kind of
He was
take in the
smoking.
ambiance.
Yes.
Right, very good. All right. Well, I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to sit down and have a pipe stand out like a sore thumb. Matt, and watched a couple games of chess in the back room where I smoked my pipe. First time I've smoked my pipe with a bunch of guys in public. It was a nice experience. On my way out, I made sure I bought a little tobacco. This is called Matt's Blend. It's an aromatic with Virginia's mostly and some Cavendish aromatic blend to ingratiate myself with my neighbors. Well, next time we talk, we'll be at home. Right now the wind has picked up and there's a lot of ash in the air. It's a good time for me to head back to Los Angeles. We'll talk to you soon.